Every single person listening to this right now wakes up with the same silent gift. You can't see it, you can't store it, and you certainly can't borrow more of it. It's time. Yet while some people manage to turn their days into meaning, progress, and success, others find themselves repeating the exact same year over and over again. The difference between these two paths isn't intelligence, it's not your background, and it's definitely not luck. It's respect. Most people treat time as if it's an infinite resource, as if it has no end. They delay their dreams, they postpone the effort required, and they calm their anxieties with a very dangerous phrase: I'll do it later. But here's the hard truth. Later has destroyed more potential, more dreams, and more lives than failure ever could. This is the story of a young man who learned the true, devastating cost of postponement just before it was too late. There once lived a boy named Erin. By all accounts, Erin was gifted. His family supported him unconditionally. His teachers constantly praised his natural ability. He had access to a good education, wise guidance, and plenty of opportunity. On the outside, it looked like his future was guaranteed to be bright. But Erin had one quiet habit, a habit that was silently, invisibly shaping his destiny. He delayed. Whenever he was asked to study for an important exam, he'd say, "I'll start later." When a new opportunity appeared on his doorstep, he'd think to himself, "Not right now, I'm not ready." When discipline was required to learn a new skill, he'd promise himself, with full sincerity, "I'll start tomorrow." While his peers were sharpening their skills, building powerful habits, and moving steadily forward, Erin stayed exactly where he was. Not because he couldn't grow, but simply because he never acted. One night, after missing yet another important turning point in his life, Erin sat alone, completely overwhelmed by a heavy, suffocating emptiness he couldn't quite explain. An elderly neighbor, who had watched him grow up, noticed his profound silence and approached him. He understands what most people only realize when it's far too late. There were massive grandfather clocks, intricate sundials, and shelves lined with broken hourglasses. Some were ancient, others were newly crafted, but all of them were moving, each at its own relentless pace. Why should I hurry when I feel like I have my whole life ahead of me? The old man didn't answer directly. Instead, he picked up a large hourglass, turned it upside down, and watched the sand begin to fall. Then he said, "Let me tell you a story. Long, long ago, there was a ferryman whose job was to transport goods across a wide, powerful river. One evening, a mysterious traveler paid him to carry a heavy, sealed chest across the water. The ferryman lifted it onto his boat and felt its immense weight. Probably just rocks, he assumed, not giving it a second thought. As the boat drifted along the calm river and the long night stretched on, boredom began to set in. His curiosity got the better of him. The ferryman decided to open the chest. Inside, he found dozens of dull-looking, grey lumps of stone. Unimpressed and a little disappointed, he started tossing them into the river, one by one, just to pass the time. He'd watch the ripples spread and fade into the darkness. Splash, gone, splash, forgotten. He continued this all night, a mindless activity to fight the monotony. When dawn finally arrived, breaking over the horizon, only one single lump remained at the bottom of the chest. As the first rays of sunlight pierced the morning mist and touched it, the ferryman froze. It wasn't stone. It was pure, shimmering gold. Panicked, he scrambled to search the chest, his hands shaking. It was empty. He fell to his knees on the deck of his boat, staring helplessly at the river that had just swallowed a fortune. A life-changing wealth was gone. It wasn't stolen. It wasn't lost in an accident. It was casually, thoughtlessly discarded by his own hand. Too late, he finally understood the value of what he'd thrown away. The keeper of clocks looked Erin directly in the eyes. "Your life," he said, "is that chest. Your hours, your days, your moments, they are its contents. Each moment looks ordinary, dull, and unimportant when you don't examine it closely. So you throw it away 1 hour scrolling on your phone. 1 day delaying an important task. 1 year waiting for the perfect time to start. The darkness in the story," the old man continued, "is ignorance. People don't realize the true value of their time until clarity, the sunlight, finally arrives. And when it does, they are often horrified to discover just how much they've already lost forever." Erin's chest tightened. He felt the full weight of those words. But then, the old man's voice softened. "But you," he said gently, "you are not at the end of your journey." That day, Erin changed. He didn't just feel a fleeting moment of inspiration. Something deep within him shifted. When he knew something needed to be done, he acted immediately. He started treating each day not as a guarantee. People noticed the change. His family, his teachers, his friends. Now, every single minute you delay, every hour you procrastinate, is a piece of treasure surrendered forever. And time never, ever gives refunds for what you spend carelessly. This story isn't about regret. It's not meant to make you feel bad about the past. It's about awakening. As long as you are here, as long as you are breathing, your hourglass is not empty. You still have moments left to use wisely, to invest in yourself, to build the life you want. So I want you to ask yourself, honestly, what are you postponing today? What important moment are you undervaluing right now? Because real success isn't about magically getting more time. It's about finally, deeply respecting the time you already have. Every moment you use with intention becomes a building block for a life well lived. And every moment you waste is a gift you never, ever get back. Thanks for watching.